chill slowly creeping up my spine. There's a black cat on a tombstone with a piercing yellow eye. I got a feeling I'm being watched all the time. Here run over by a truck, decaying, decrepit, and dead. Rest in peace, Whiskers, you were such a good cat. Till a coyote off your head. All the four-legged spirits are swaying in the shadows. Skeletons are singing a supernatural song, and there's a rotten smell of death, of sour sardine breath. Something very fishy is going on. The cemetery is dry. All the corpses are alive. You shan't forget your favorite pet, 'cause in the boneyard it never died. And therefore you're putrid pearl. Your decaying kitty is not so pretty when you pet her slimy fur. It's midnight in the graveyard. The moon's behind a cloud. There's a cold, clammy chill slowly creeping up my spine. There's a black cat on a tombstone with a piercing yellow eye. I got a feeling I've been watched all the time. In the graveyard, the moon's behind a cloud, and there's a cold, clammy chill slowly creeping up my spine. There's a black cat on a tombstone with a piercing yellow eye. I got a feeling I'm being watched all the time. Here run over by a truck, decaying, decrepit, and dead. Rest in peace, Whiskers, you were such a good cat. Till a coyote came and bit off your head. All the four-legged spirits are swaying in the shadows. Skeletons are singing a supernatural song, and there's a rotten smell of death, of sour sardine breath. Something very fishy is going on. The cemetery is dry. All the corpses are alive. You shan't forget your favorite pet, 'cause in the boneyard it never dies. Well, it's midnight in the graveyard. The moon's behind a cloud, and there's a cold, clammy chill slowly creeping up my spine. There's a black cat on a tombstone with a piercing yellow eye. I got a feeling I've been watched all the time. Here lies Frankie, run over by a truck, decaying, decrepit, and dead. Rest in peace, Whiskers, you were such a good cat, till a coyote came and bit off your head. All the four-legged spirits are swaying in the shadows. Skeletons are singing a supernatural song, and there's a rotten smell of death, of sour sardine breath. Something vanishes going on. The cemetery is crowded. All the corpses are alive. You shan't forget your favorite pet, 'cause in the boneyard it never died. And therefore you'll hear their putrid purr. Your decaying kitty is not so pretty when you pat her slimy fur. It's midnight in the graveyard. The moon's behind a cloud. There's a cold, clammy chill slowly creeping up my spine. There's a black cat on a tombstone with a piercing yellow eye. I got a feeling I've been watched all the
Carrie, we got Black Pussy on the radio next. Not White Pussy. This one's called Black Pussy. On the radio.